Hi friends, so today we are going to start the chemistry classes which is alkene. So what are alkenes? You have already learnt about alkanes and alkynes. So this is alkenes. There will be small pronunciation difference. That difference may give you the big problem. That difference may become a big problem. That's alkanes, alkenes and alkynes. So in the last two videos of the chemistry classes we discussed about alkanes and alkynes. So today we are going to discuss the alkenes. Here alkenes are the class of hydrocarbon. It means these contains only carbon and hydrogen, which contains only carbon and hydrogen, and these are the unsaturated compounds with at least 1-to-1 carbon double bond. Here in alkenes at least 1-to-1 carbon double bond will be present. Here at least 1-to-1 carbon double bond will be present, and these alkenes are also called as olefins. Here alkenes are also called as olefins, and when it comes to alkanes which is single bond, those are called paraffins. For alkanes we call them as paraffins. For another name for alkanes is paraffins, and there is no another name like olefins or paraffins for alkynes. And these alkenes contain 2 or 4 carbon atom or gases. Here the members of alkenes 2 or 4 carbon atoms are gases, 5 to 17 are liquids, 18 onwards solids at room temperature, and they burn in air with luminous smoky flame. Here it means that 2 to 4 carbons are gases, 5 to 17 are liquids, 18 onwards are solid. It means like how their members like ethene, methane doesn't exist in the alkynes, methane doesn't exist in the alkynes. So ethene, propane, butene, pentene, like this. So these, until if 2 or 4 carbon atoms are present, those are gases. If 5 to 17 carbon atoms are present, then they are liquids, and from 18 they are solid at room temperature. And alkanes are insoluble in water. Here alkanes are insoluble in water and soluble in organic solvents such as benzene. These are the main terms. These you will be again learning in the physical properties of alkenes. So there it will be once again revision. And here first member of this alkene is ethene. The formula is C2H4. Ethene formula is C2H4. It is colorless flammable gas with faint and sweet musky odor when pure. It means it is the colorless gas and flammable. It's flammable. It's easily burnable, and it has smell like sweet and musky, means it has fruits smell, because fruits have ethene in them, so they have this sweet and musky smell when they are pure. And this is the simplest form of alkene. It is the simplest form of alkene, and this is the down on is the EDT or electron dot structure. This one is electron dot structure with the Lewis dot symbols. We represent this thing, that's ethene. 2H and 2 carbons here, up and down carbons, are the up and down dots are the electrons of double bonds. These dots, 4 dots between carbon represent the double bond of carbon with each other, and on the 4 sides hydrogens, and beside one is 3D structure of alkenes or 3D structure of ethene. You can tell it also as alkene because all alkenes will be having the double bond. All alkenes will be having the double bond. Next, physical state. These are double bonded compounds and colorless and odorless. You will be thinking by reading this statement that these are colorless and odorless. In the last slide itself I told that ethene have smooth fruit smell or sweet smell. Ethene have sweet smell. So that ethene is the exceptional case in the alkenes. Everything has exceptions, and here in alkenes that's smell of ethene. Here only ethene has smell, except ethene all other gases in the all other members in the alkenes are colorless and odorless in the nature. And first 3 members of alkene are gases, next 14 members are liquids, and remaining alkenes are solids. Here in the first slide I have explained like with the help of carbon atoms, and this with the help of members. These members will be easy. Here first three members are C2H4. C2H4 is first member, C3H6 is second one, and C4H8 is third one. These three members are gases in nature, and next to 14 members means next to 14 are liquids, and remaining all alkenes are solids. And alkenes are insoluble in water. Here alkenes are insoluble in water, and boiling point of these compounds increase as the number of carbon atoms in the compound increase. Here boiling point of these compounds like ethenes, they increase as the number of carbon atoms increase in the compound or in the molecule. And melting point of these double bonded compounds depend upon the position of molecules. Here this melting point depends on the position of molecules. It means like changing of places of the carbon or hydrogen. You will be learning about this in the isomerism chapter. There you will learn what is the positioning of molecules. Next, chemical properties of alkenes. Alkenes exist in all three states, that's solid, liquid and gas. That's first three are gas, next 14 are liquid, and remaining are solid. And these are less soluble in water due to van der Waals forces. Here van der Waals forces. Here what is this van der Waals forces? You will be learning in the physics when the chapter comes, that force. Here this is not a main topic in the force, it's subtopic. These van der Waals forces actually belong to chemistry in the alkenes, but you will be learning in the physics itself. About these van der Waals forces you will be learning in the isomerism chapters. Here in the isomerism chapter you will be learning more and more things regarding chemistry. So please watch the chapters related to isomerism when they are uploaded. Next, boiling point of alkenes depends on the molecular structure. Here boiling point depends on the molecular structure and the number of compounds in the structure, and the longer molecular chain the higher boiling point. Here the longer molecular chain means when the carbons are longer in the molecular chain, then when carbons are more in the chain, or when the carbons are more in the compound, then automatically molecular chain will be big and the boiling point will increase. So this is the video of alkenes. So please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel, that's Study to IT. Have a great day.